It's week 3 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Rashee Rice. He had a standout game 1 week ago.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. But then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Hey, Lion!
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week: 16 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here, because to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along his...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really.
The Bengals bring pressure, and it's blocked. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. On the return is Jones. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Robbie Chosen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now Lawrence on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Red.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside.
Lawrence hit him. The ball is 3. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to him.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Hey, Ryan.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 as they've got it as we resume action. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Lawrence. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Lawrence will throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Cincinnati. 63 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Mitchell. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Here we go. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mitchell will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And the official.
All right, let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Big strides, look at him go. Travis Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 75 yards. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. I know. On 1st down, Lawrence. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who are out in front. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Here we go.
3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Look at the big man rumble. Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
They go play action with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go,
3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown! Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
One, ready?
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They run over center with Mitchell. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get it. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 1st down, here's Mitchell. Fancy footwork at midfield. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bengals. Scotty Miller, a 9. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Lawrence. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Lawrence. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Touchdown! T. Higgins, 42 yards.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A final shot now for Lawrence. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now.